I still remember the day I set foot on Eastern Connecticut State University's campus, filled with hopes and dreams of a bright future. Little did I know, I was about to embark on a journey of disappointment and frustration. As I walked into the dorms, I was greeted with a cramped room, shared with 30-plus students. The original computer lab was abandoned, and we were forced to buy laptops, as if we were all trust fund kids with unlimited resources. The smell of mediocrity hung in the air, and I sensed the university's lack of concern for our well-being. The dining hall food was an abomination, a culinary nightmare that ruined my appetite and mood. The undercooked, cold, and unappetizing meals felt like a personal insult, a reminder that we were nothing more than cash cows for the university. I'd often find myself wondering how an institution of higher learning could so blatantly disregard our basic needs. The professors, tasked with shaping our minds, were often more interested in pushing their own political agenda than educating us. I recall one creative writing instructor who used the classroom as a soapbox, forcing their divisive views upon us. It was as if they believed we were mere puppets, incapable of independent thought. Eastern Connecticut State University prides itself on diversity and inclusion, but my experience tells a different story. It's a place where social work majors thrive, while the rest of us struggle to find our footing. UConn, just 15 minutes up the road, is a beacon of excellence, a reminder of what we could have had if we had chosen wisely. The university's approach to education is akin to a bad joke. We're forced to take pointless classes that drain our savings, emotional and physical well-being. It's a never-ending cycle of frustration, a colossal waste of time and resources. I calculate that a 4-year degree here is equivalent to barely 2 years of actual job experience. It's a bitter pill to swallow, realizing that our time and energy are being squandered. As I reflect on my time here, I am reminded of the 2 months of freedom we're granted each year, a fleeting taste of what life could be like without the burden of school. I often wonder what I could achieve with 48 months of that same freedom, without the shackles of arbitrary responsibilities and unnecessary coursework. Eastern Connecticut State University is a masterclass in inefficiency, a place where 80 of the required courses are unnecessary, serving only to keep us occupied. It's a joke, a cruel prank played on unsuspecting students. The university's constant requests for donations after graduation are the final nail in the coffin. It's as if they believe we haven't paid enough during our time there. Prepare for non-stop phone calls, emails, and solicitations that you never asked for. They've even resorted to selling overpriced merchandise, a desperate attempt to cling to our wallets. In the end, I am left with a sense of disillusionment, a deep sadness.
Now let us turn our attention to the places that surround Eastern Connecticut State University and see what a visitor might really experience. The businesses in this area share a common feeling of neglect and disappointment. Most of them seem to be stuck in a loop of low quality, high prices, and a service style that would make even the most patient soul sigh. This overall mood colors every shop, cafe, and salon that you will meet while walking the streets near campus. First, the shopping center that once promised variety now feels like an echo of better days. Empty storefronts line the corridors, and the few remaining stores struggle to attract customers. Prices are often far higher than the quality they deliver, and the lack of clear pricing information leaves shoppers guessing at the register. The atmosphere is heavy, the lighting dim, and the smell is far from inviting. Even the occasional rule about children being accompanied after sunset adds an odd sense of restriction that pushes families away. In short, the mall feels more like a place you pass through rather than a destination you seek. Next, the nail and spa boutique that claims relaxation actually delivers rushed and careless work. Customers report that technicians seem inexperienced, leaving polish uneven, nails damaged, and skin irritated. The scent inside the salon is described as unpleasant, and some patrons have even complained about unsafe equipment that may cause skin problems. The staff's attitude often feels indifferent, and a few reviewers mentioned hearing conversations about customers in a language they could not understand, which adds a layer of discomfort. For anyone hoping for a pampering session, the experience feels more like a hurried chore. Moving on to the small coffee house that tries to be a community hub but falls short on consistency. The coffee is often described as bland, and the food items are prepared ahead of time rather than fresh, leaving sandwiches dry and uninspired. The place can feel crowded yet empty at the same time, and the decor, while bright, does not compensate for the lack of flavor. Some patrons have even encountered overly sweet drinks that could not be adjusted, turning a simple latte into a sugary disaster. While a few visitors enjoy the pastries, most find that the drinks do not live up to the promise of a cozy campus coffee spot. A nearby coffee shop that once served as a beloved local spot now suffers from a complete identity shift. The menu no longer includes the beloved bagels, and the hours have been cut so short that many students miss the chance to get a morning boost. The coffee is frequently described as artificial, with sweeteners that mask the true taste of the beans. Service is erratic, with orders often missed or prepared incorrectly, and staff sometimes neglect basic hygiene practices. The decor remains attractive, but the experience feels like a shadow of what it used to be, leaving customers wondering why they should pay premium prices for a subpar cup. The downtown bar and restaurant that once buzzed with student energy now feels lifeless and poorly managed. Cover charges are levied without clear benefit, and wait staff often disappear when customers need attention. Food quality ranges from bland to outright unappetizing, with sandwiches lacking seasoning and fries being the only modest highlight. Repeated reports of rude employees, especially a manager who seems to enjoy ignoring patrons, give the venue a reputation for hostility. For anyone hoping to enjoy a night out with friends, the vibe is more akin to a deserted hallway than a lively gathering place. Finally, the gift shop that sells decorative items and small trinkets presents a mixed picture. The store is tidy, and the selection appealing to shoppers looking for unique gifts, yet the prices are frequently called high. Some customers have experienced poor customer service, describing staff as unfriendly and impatient.
A handful of shoppers have even reported safety concerns, such as a loose wire that caused a minor injury, though the staff acted quickly to fix the issue. In essence, the shop offers charm at a cost that many feel outweighs the value. What should a traveler keep in mind when exploring this part of town? Expect limited options, higher prices than the quality you receive, and service that often feels indifferent or outright rude. It is wise to plan ahead, check online for the latest hours, and perhaps carry a snack and a coffee from a more reliable source if you want to avoid disappointment. For those who value consistent service, fresh food, and a welcoming atmosphere, the surrounding area may feel like a series of missed opportunities. If you do decide to venture into these establishments, go in with tempered expectations and a sense of humor. A little patience can turn a shaky sandwich into a funny story, and a lukewarm latte might become a reminder that not every place can be perfect. Remember, the goal is to enjoy your time at the university, and the surrounding businesses are just a backdrop that can be navigated with careful choices. That concludes our look at the businesses near Eastern Connecticut State University. Travel wisely, stay curious, and may your experiences be better than the reviews suggest.
Businesses near Eastern Connecticut State University, they got some real problems with scams, like it's so sad. Tourists coming for just 2 weeks, they gotta be careful because even nice places get tricked. Like Hosmer Mountain Bottling Company, this cute family soda shop, they lost $100,000 because scammers pretended to be Publisher-S clearinghouse. They sent fake checks, made them send money to verify a fake lottery win. Can you believe that? The family trusted them, and now they're probably crying, wondering how people could be so mean. Police are investigating, but who knows if they'll ever get that money back. Then there's Don Martinez, the butcher shop. They closed because scammers stole $70,000 with fake credit cards. They ordered fancy meat, said it was for homeless people, but it was all lies. The shop got stuck with the bill when the cards turned out stolen. Like, how heartless do you have to be to steal from a small business? The owners probably worked so hard, and now they're just gone. Tourists buying food there would be never known, but imagine if you walked in and the place was just empty because of this. And ATT stores near Eastern Connecticut State University. Yeah, even they're shady. Some employee was adding fake charges to people's bills to get more commission. Tourists buying phones or plans could be been tricked too, like extra lines they never asked for.